Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Southside Noobs Gaming, your home for average level entertainment. So here we go. This one is, I think, a very good match to help people learn about the importance of scouting, in addition to how you can react to what you've seen when you're scouting, and how you can really defend that initial push as well as start that initial push. So in this particular matchup, the Zerg player, Dagda, starting in the 3 o'clock position, he opts for a fast expand. And now the Terran player, Blacknitro, sees this fast expand, and he really tries to capitalize on it. So let's just see how that plays out. So as far as the off the bat scouting, he does send his Overlord to towards the 12 o'clock position, trying to find that base if it's close by. But he doesn't stop there. He's going to send the drone as well eventually. You don't want, as a Zerg player, you really don't want to just send that Overlord and just hope that you'll find it, because it is not quick enough, and by the time you find it, if he did search all the way around and go to that 3 o'clock position, it'd be too late to defend against anything. And so the player Blacknitro here, he is going to start with a supply depot to block that choke. He's not going to try to block the choke and the natural at the same time, which is a good call, because in this matchup, in this map, it's just too big of a choke, and the Zerg player, if he did go for a rush, the Terran player might find himself in a lot of trouble. And so again, that drone is now scouting towards the 6 o'clock position, and the SUV is already queued up to go scout. It's a great idea to queue it up to scout, so that way he just it'll automatically do it, so you only have to set him one time. You just keep an eye on your mini-map to see when it sees the Zerg player. So he is opting for a quick refinery. He's going to try to tech, it looks like. I think in this matchup, he is preparing to to go the distance. This game could go to endgame. The Terran player is definitely not with the rush strategy, but it does kind of turn out that way in the end. And so there it is, that quick hatchery there, and again, no spawning pool from the Zerg player, so this is a little bit dangerous. Without that quick spawning pool, you don't get a quick queen, you don't get a way to defend yourself in the early game. And so now here comes the SUV. He does scout here. He sees the Overlord there, so he stops altogether, and he does go check for that fast expand, and he does see it. So at this point, the barracks almost has that first Marine out, and he goes up here to scout, and he sees that the spawning pool is just started, in addition to the extractor. So he's going to think that he's going to be pumping gas soon. He has no tech in mind quite yet. He really is trying to just get as many drones as he can out and get that fast expand up and running. So the drone is stuck here at the Zelnaga Watchtower, which is a great place because it is right in between both bases, and really to quickly go across, unless you go all the way around as the Terran player, it's not really worth it to do that. So he does hold the Zelnaga Watchtower, but the Terran Marine is going to push him out. And that hatchery is almost finished. Now, as the Zerg player, you got to be thinking now, he noticed that the quick expand was happening, and you noticed that the barracks was finished. So he really got to be watching for that push. So what the Zerg player does to respond to this is he does indeed build 2 spine crawlers, which I think is a good idea, because you know that you have the advantage right now having the expansion already up and running, and you should expect to push. Now what happens is here, I don't think he reacts to this properly. He sees this bunker coming up, and definitely you need to take care of this threat immediately. What I would do is I would pull some workers off the line, take these 2 little lings. I know it's not much, but you should take the 2 lings. I think what he's banking on is the spine crawlers. He wants to outrange the towers. Outrange the bunker. And which is a kind of a risky strategy now that there is 2 bunkers going up, and again these 4, 5, 6 lings, no, even more up here, could definitely take out this 1 marine, or these 2 marines, and this 1 bunker. And so with the spine crawlers in addition, so he really needed to push here. And what he's opting to do is wait just a little bit longer, get a stronger army. But with this bunker here reinforcing this, it really is getting worse and worse every second this goes on. He's pulling up more SUVs and more Marines to help reinforce this, and now here comes the big first fight, and there's a little bit of a micro fail here on the Zerg player's part, getting some damage on there, and again the spine crawler is not in a good position to really strike, and just taking a little bit unnecessary damage. And again, 3 SUVs here to help reinforce this position without any range units really on the Zerg player's part. It's really tough to stop the SUVs from healing the bunkers. And again, only 1 marine in there right now. He moves the 3 more in there to make it fully go up and running. And this bunker is in range to hit this hatchery, so it really is forcing a fight. And now, as these go down, look, they're going down, and no help here from these little Zerg units up here. 2 more spine crawlers coming into play, but they're not really, I don't think they're ready in time. This one is going to fall with doing very little damage. It takes very few minerals to heal up this bunker. And so now the Zerglings come and help, but again, it's too late. They were not needed there. more Marines coming into play, and the Marines dancing in and out of the bunkers, with the Zerg player not able to do much now. Again, he's trying to get those spine cores up. He has 3 in production, but it's just not enough to fend off these close bunkers, and another bunker up here now, and the SUVs to help and reinforce it. And again, now pulling the workers off the line, and it's just not going to do much there. Spine Caller finished. More Zerglings up here. No research on the Speedlings yet, because he just had no time to focus on minerals for it. And I think at this point the Zerg player just forced to call GG just because of a sheer number of units lost. The fast expand really did nothing in terms of mineral gathering, because the workers just died in there, or really couldn't devote the resources to producing drones. He had to make the Lings, which ultimately just suicided. So I think what that Zerg player really should have done there is definitely try to dealt with those bunkers early on, because once the bunkers are up and they have the SUVs there to heal them, it's just too much work for the Zerg player. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the match. Hope you took something from it. I definitely enjoyed bringing you this, and if you'd like to see one of your own matchups played, just send it to us through email. And if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, guys, and have a good one.